Good day. Moonchild Tarot reading for the closing of our year. Let's see what we've got. So connect to your divine, your guides and angels, however you may. Letting go of any old stagnant energy. Opening up to fresh new insight. Satchidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Shri Bhagavati Sameta Shri Bhagavate Namaha. Satchidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Shri Bhagavati Sameta Shri Bhagavate Namaha. Om Satchidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Shri Bhagavati Sameta Shri Bhagavate Namaha. The Mula Mantra invokes the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine in sacred union in physical form to assist mankind as mankind. This is a beautiful deck gifted to me by a dear friend that moved away, and it's truly great. Very practical, very creative, very spiritual, very non-denominational. So we're asking if there's anything that we need to know for closing the year. And then we can ask what we need to know about the new year when that comes. So we're just going to take a 3-card pull. One for situation, one for action, one for outcome. So we have strength is our situation. Beautiful. What does strength have to tell us? So if we think about our current situation, we've all been turned upside down, put in hiding, let back out again, put back in hiding. I mean, some of us have worked this whole time and haven't gotten any stop, pause, downtime, and some haven't had the opportunity to work, you know. All kinds of different things going on in our situation, but overall, everywhere, we've all been affected by the change in the world. And things only continue changing since that's the only constant in the universe, multiverse. So the powerful card highlights your divine sovereignty and inner strength when you are ready to set the stage for your own soul work. You are strong enough to navigate through the obstacles while also maintaining your composure. A fact that emphasizes your ever-expanding wisdom in a world that polarizes love and fear. Understanding how strength comes mostly from within is directly related to how you harness your energy, as you are able to identify the vibrational qualities of your thoughts, words, and actions. This key also highlights the importance of treating all beings with compassion, love, and kindness, for it takes true strength to be mindful of how we choose to interact and communicate with the world around us. So dealing with our situation has really, really shined upon our inner strength, hasn't it? Yes, we've all hopefully broken, because there's beauty in the breakdown. But there must be destruction for creation. And our situation sure has brought out the inner strength in so many of us. And we've really got to learn a lot about ourselves so that we can set the stage for our soul work. And we've also learned so much about everyone else, so that we've got to hold that compassion for everyone and everything, no matter what. Being able to step back and see the overall picture without the mind's labeling and judging and critiquing allows us to hold our own strength, because the moment we go into blame or victim or judgment, we give our power away to the little self, not the higher self, but the little self. So, this card is incredibly beautiful. It's come up reversed. Let's see what the Two of Cups wants to tell us. I'm not sure if I've gotten that card before. I saw it before I pulled any of the cards when I first pulled the deck out. So, standing at a great inner doorway, here we go, okay. Standing at a great inner doorway, a seeker is seen mirrored in form, offering her heart in the glowing symbol of a cup. Looks like a crystal singing bowl to me. This duality reflects the inner and outer spaces that take us along our journey towards love. Part of this is given to us externally through our connections with others, while other flows directly from our own self-love. Spiritual love emerges from both. All right. When reversed, the Two of Cups can point to emotional blockages that take up space within ourselves or our relationships. This may be due to unresolved past traumas or experiences that have prevented a positive flow of connection. A needed period of adjustment when some kind of truth must be spoken aloud. Healing, forgiveness, sustaining from the heart. So this is the action that we must take right now as we're closing this year and we're moving into the age of Aquarius. We're moving into the golden age. It's all been in progress and process and pure movement, whether we like it or not. And the planet's vibration raises continuously, therefore our brain waves match it. Our body raises in vibration. The body is wanting to move along with the planet in this multidimensional shift from the lower density and duality into this more golden era of unity, and the little self, the egoic mind, it always wants to fight it, and the body mind and the habits always want to hold on, one last hurrah, one last amazing meal of that food we're not supposed to eat, whatever it may be. It's really a struggle at times to let go so that we can actually shift into the higher states of consciousness, shifting into higher frequencies, which do require more purity, and that might be purity of thought or purity of food, whatever it may be to you, but that's what's happening right here, right now. Planetary ascension, no joke. I'm sure you feel it, because things just don't work the way they used to, and they never will again. Sorry if I'm breaking new news. I doubt that I am. Your inner knowing's been talking to you all along, and we must listen. So here, we've got to look at our unresolved past traumas and experiences that have prevented this positive flow of connection. So the emotional attachment to the food. I only say that because it's my thing, when I start getting stressed out, if I can just eat something super yummy, take my mind off it, then it makes me feel better. It doesn't mean it's going to make me feel better in the long run, whatever your vice may be. So that's our action. The situation has really shown a lot of our inner strength, or brought it out of us where we didn't know it existed. And our action must be to continue this healing path and transforming and just paying attention to the past traumas that may not have been acknowledged yet. And sometimes we just have to reach inside and hug that little girl or little boy inside of us that's been holding on to fear, resentment, or sadness for so long, and we just choose to ignore it. So with all this, our outcome is a Six of Wands. Beautiful. Caduceus, maybe. The serpent twisting up, and roses, and watery, and full moons, and flowers. My, oh my. So, our outcome, this one was reversed as well. So, an illustrious mystic sits beneath a full moon, a caduceus form. This potent serpentine symbol illuminates a balanced wisdom that comes from harmonizing her own yin and yang principles of spirit. Here she holds both aspects as she gathers and anchors her power and energy into a full creative force. That's what we've been dying to do, but she was upside down. What's that mean? This placement may point to setbacks or delays in your plans or dreams. It's important to review your goals and direct your energy into your most authentic priorities. Where our energy and focus goes, our energy flows. So really directing our energy and our focus in the most authentic and most important priorities. Constructive planning is needed in order to move forward victoriously. Over-optimism may be jeopardizing your efforts. Take some time to nurture your talents in order to galvanize from within your heart space. I'm not a fan of cliche things, but Rome wasn't built in a day, they say. If the extraterrestrials built it, then they could have built it in a day, I'm sure. But so, of course, there's been setbacks and delays. And sometimes God just says, "Are you sure that's what you really want? Are you sure?" You keep on focusing over here and over there. What do you really want? How can our actions actually demonstrate that so that we can align with it even stronger? To the point where we just attract it right here, now, to us. It's possible. It's the higher dimensional way to shift matter with energy rather than changing matter with matter. It's hard work. Very, very hard work. So let's nurture our talents. What really makes you happy? Quit doing the things that don't make you happy, because it's only going to be a temporary form of wealth or a temporary form of happiness. How can I maintain my heart-centered expression? Am I ready to celebrate all of my accomplishments? Are you actually taking note of those small victories or big victories? We can't always look into the future. What blessing are you experiencing right here and now? If we trust in our inner strength, allowing the divine to carry us, I've gone a blank on what the other card was. Oh, of course. How could I forget? Purposeful blockage. So that's the emotional blocks. And making sure that we do pay attention to whatever's blocking that positive flow within ourselves and our relationships. And we've got to take the time and the period of adjustment, because if we don't properly integrate, then we have setbacks. But there's always another chance for us to rewire and remap. So take the little words of wisdom from the divine on the best way to close out our year, knowing our strength, paying attention to that little girl or little boy inside that just needs a little extra nurturing, and prioritize your focuses for that attraction so we stop confusing the universe on what we want. We want wealth creation, not money making. In the world of wealth creation, we're doing what we love. We're enjoying it. It's good for all involved. And money, prosperity wealth is just a byproduct of it. That's what wealth creation is. So utilizing our inner strength and allowing ourselves to sit with what is and the emotions that arise, really pinpointing our focus, then the universe just will match. So there's all kinds of tools to rewire, there's all kinds of practices to stop and sit still. The do and go is the old way. You don't have to do that anymore. But you do unless you or everyone learns how to harness their energy and their focus and really watch the words they speak and the thoughts they think. And we'll close it at that. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, like it and share it. Subscribe to my channel. My husband Andy and he makes the 3D relief. And so much else. But we're going to start a new channel. Something about awake, bake, and meditate, and coffee with the gurus. So stay tuned and look forward to that. Blessings to all. Thank you.